Are you destroying your testosterone levels before you even leave the house in the morning? A lot of guys are. And I'm here to tell you how you can stop doing that so that you can have healthy testosterone levels throughout the day. I'm Dr. Adam and I specialize in men's health, especially testosterone and hormone optimization. And today we're going to talk about some of the things that many of us might be doing first thing in the morning that can negatively impact our testosterone levels. And we're going to talk about what we should be doing instead to help keep our levels optimized. First things first, and maybe the most obvious one is if you're not getting a good sleep, if you are hitting that snooze button multiple times in the morning and you don't want to get up because you did not get enough quality sleep, that can be a problem. And I know that kind of starts the night before, but making sure you have good sleep hygiene so that you're getting not just enough sleep, but you are getting good quality sleep is very important for your hormonal balance and your testosterone levels. So going to bed on time and having proper sleep hygiene, and we'll have another video just about that topic to dive deeper into it, but that is very important for your circadian rhythm because if you are not getting the quality sleep and if you're hitting the snooze button three times, every morning and you don't want to get up, you're going to leave the house half asleep and you're not going to have the energy and the balance throughout the rest of the day. Number two is not getting any sunlight exposure early in the morning. I am a big fan of getting some sunlight every morning because it is very important for your circadian rhythm and it helps with vitamin D production. And vitamin D production also plays a role in testosterone production. This one should be easy to fix, especially if you live in a place like me, like California. Just try to go outside as soon as you can and get some sunlight exposure. If you are waking up and you're spending the next 2, 3 hours inside, you're not even opening the blinds and you're not seeing any light or any sign of life for, 3 or 4 hours after you wake up, that's not good for your hormone levels. Number three is breakfast. And specifically, if you are having a high sugar, high carb breakfast really early in the morning, because that can cause a high insulin spike, which again can disrupt your hormonal balance. I'm not really a big fan of having high sugar meals in general, but especially first thing in the morning. You have to remember that for most of us, testosterone levels tend to be highest in the morning, and big insulin spikes can have a negative effect on the testosterone levels. So that's why you want to make sure you're not causing that big insulin spike first thing in the morning every day. Number four, and one that I really don't like because I used to do it, is waking up and checking your phone first thing in the morning, looking at things like your email, especially if that causes you stress or a cortisol spike. To me, I would much rather start my day in a more proactive and active way as opposed to something that you can say is more reactive. Again, if you are checking your email, even your work email, but if you are starting your day doing things that can be a little bit more stressful, where you might feel like you're not in control, again, you're reacting to other people's demands. To me, that's not the best way to start your day. And I think it goes a little bit beyond testosterone in that case. It's not just about that, but those first 30 minutes can kind of set the tone for the rest of your day. So I'd rather start it in something that's a little bit more proactive that I kind of decide as opposed to reacting to other people's emails and such. Finally, and the last mistake I want to talk about is waking up and not getting any type of movement. Um, to me, there's like a golden opportunity to get moving in the morning. So if you are able to get some physical activity in that first hour or so, uh, testosterone does respond to physical stimulus. Now, I know some people are able to do a full workout, early in the morning, and it's great if you can. But it doesn't have to be that. Even a small 10-minute walk or a small run, doing some push ups, some stretching, some kind of physical activity in the morning can be a great addition to your morning routine. And if you are able to do that activity outside, so that way you are getting sunlight and movement, you're kind of hitting two birds with one stone. So even better. Now, these can seem like small changes. And when I work with clients on optimizing their testosterone, we obviously jump a lot deeper and we go into a lot more details. And there are a lot of things that you can do proactively to help improve and optimize your levels. But you also don't want to ignore these little things because they can add up and they can make a big difference. And part of the reason I'm making this video, even though these might seem obvious, but I talk to men all day about, optimizing their testosterone. And these are things that I still see men do all the time. These are mistakes that can affect their testosterone. So not doing these things might not be enough by itself to skyrocket to your testosterone to where it needs to be, but it definitely doesn't help if you are not getting enough sleep, if you are waking up and eating that high sugar meal first thing in the morning, checking your phone first thing in the morning, you're not getting any sunlight or any physical activity. These things can damage your hormonal balance and your testosterone levels. So you want to at least make sure that you are not actively doing things that will harm you and put you back. So hopefully you found this helpful, and make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more videos about optimizing your testosterone and improving your health. Thank you for watching.